Hi all, welcome back to Foodzgood channel. Today we bring you again an easy and sumptuous meal. As you know, food is good is all about having good meal which fulfills your stomach and or which fills your stomach. So we have come with a crispy chicken and egg burger. Lot of things. I will share some learnings and how you and some unique way of how you can make things crispy. So tag along with us with this for this journey. So guys, the ingredients that we are going to use for our burger, the crispy chicken and egg burger is what we have to do is we have to do some prep work first before we start making the burger. So what I've done is for this burger I need some breadcrumbs. Now I didn't have breadcrumbs available, so what I did is I took the burger pav or the burger bun, put it in toast for 5 minutes. This black thing that you see is deliberately done so that it becomes. Now this is deliberately done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to break it into pieces, put it in the grinder, and we're going to grind it, and then I'll have my breadcrumbs ready. But along with that, what we're going to put in the grinder is some coriander, some green onions, chilies for taste, and all of this is going to go into grinder, and we're going to mix it together. We're going to add some paprika salt, salt, the paprika powder with it, and we'll keep that ready. Other than that, I have the other ingredient, and that is the minced chicken. So I'm just going to first I make this is the minced chicken, but first I'll make this aspect of the dish, and then I'll show you. Then we'll shift our focus on to the minced chicken and how we're going to prep the minced chicken too. So guys, everything is in the grinder. So instead of having just plain breadcrumbs, we are going to have something like a bread mix, which we are going to then mix with the minced chicken. And then when we are finally making the chicken patty, we do not need to apply breadcrumbs to it. So this is another alternative of making the chicken patty without the breadcrumbs. There we have ground it, and look how pasty or kind of mixture it has become now. It has the bread and everything in it. Now I'm going to switch it into a big bowl, and then now we are going to perform the steps on the minced chicken as to what we need to do to marinate it. So the first step that we need to do for our minced chicken is add 2 or 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And it is very important aspect. When you go out and say, oh, this chicken burger is very juicy, I don't know how they make this juicy chicken patty, this is the secret. So all of the people outside, they actually use mayonnaise with the minced chicken, and then they mix it, and with this the chicken patty in the burger becomes really juicy. So this is a secret that we are sharing today from Foodzgood, and I have learned it through other big chefs who have passed on this or who have shared this secret. Then I have added salt to this. Now I am adding some ginger, not ginger, garlic, and now we are going to mix it together. So the mix is ready now. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in a bowl first, then I'm going to take this mix and put it into the bowl again, and add an egg, put some chili flakes, put some oregano, some black pepper, and mix it all well together. So guys, both of the mix are there. Now I'm going to add the oregano first, again for taste. A little bit of chili flakes. So the egg is in there, the chili flakes are there. Now I'm going to add around a tablespoon of oil, and we're going to mix everything together the old-fashioned way, and that is with hands. But again, as I advise always, if you're using your hands, always clean them before touching any food. So guys, I've mixed the chicken and the breadcrumbs and everything. but it was still a little bit runny. So at this period of time, you have another option. You can add more breadcrumbs, but what I've did is, instead of breadcrumbs, I've added a tablespoon of corn flour and a tablespoon of maida or all-purpose flour, and now we are going to mix it. That way the mixture will become a little bit dry and we'll get a little bit more stability. So guys, the mix is ready. It's still a little bit runny, but that's okay. Do not add more flour or crumbs, because then it will start losing its flavor. I'll show you when we're making the patty how we're going to go about it and how we're going to make the patty. Now the best practice is keep this aside in refrigerator for 1 hour, and after that we'll go ahead and make our burger. So let's keep it aside, let them speak to each other. There are so many elements now into this mix. Let them speak to each other, let them get to know each other, and then after an hour we'll go ahead and make the burger. So welcome back, folks. So it's been 2 hours. I've taken the chicken out and I've just let it marinate. I've kept some eggs on the side. I'll soon let you know what you're going to do with that. The meanwhile, what I did is I took 3 boiled eggs or 3 eggs and boiled them. I figure 1 boiled egg per burger. As I said, my burgers are always fulfilling, and there is another element that is needed come from the egg perspective also. As I said, it will come later. I'll show you, but I have boiled the eggs. I've sliced them up in this manner. Just going to add some salt and red chili powder onto it. Time for my veggie prep. Taken a medium sized capsicum, and as I've been mentioning, it's all about sautéing them before using them. So I'm going to sauté this, add some turmeric, add some chili powder, some salt so it gets taste, and then I'll add the onions to it at a later stage so that the crispiness of the onions is still maintained. So let's go ahead and start this prep too. So guys, the veggies are on to be sauteed. So I've started with capsicum. If you want, you can add some chili also if you want. Let me lower the flame a little bit. It's too high. Added some turmeric, added some red chili powder. Let it just become a little bit soft, and then we'll add the onions. The eggs are ready. I've sprinkled the salt on it. I'll soon sprinkle the red chili powder too. So I'm just waiting for the veggie to be sauteed, and then I'm going to add the onions. Okay guys, so red chilies on the boiled eggs. These look fine now. Time to add the onions. Always a good practice, separate the onions before you put them in. Always enhances the flavor. All we need to do is now mix them for some period of time. I forgot to not separate these. It's always good to separate them before you put them. Just for 1 or 2 minutes. We do not want it to get too soggy. So guys, the veggies are done. Time to move it into bowl and let it cool for 15 to 20 minutes. And then we are going to add 1 tablespoon of the spring roll sauce to this, so that it will give that little bit of sweetness to the veggies. And then the veggies get cool. The next step we are going to do is we are going to take these eggs, split them open, put it in this and whisk them for us to make omelets out of it. Now a good practice again I would suggest here guys is, whenever you make omelets, right, before putting the eggs, take some water into the bowl, and then depending on your taste, whatever you want to put, I put a little bit of haldi, and then the amount of salt that I need, and you can just whisk it around this way. Maybe a little bit of red chili powder would also be fine. And then break the eggs. So many times we see that one part of the omelette will have salt, the other part of the omelette will not have salt. So that usually happens when you put the egg directly, and then on top of that you put the salt, and the salt does not mix everywhere. So this is one trick you can use if you are having that problem. So let me go ahead and split open the eggs now. There you go, folks. I have whisked the 3 eggs into this, and now we are going to keep it aside till we get everything else ready. And I'm just waiting for the veggies to get cold, a little bit cold, and then add that spring roll sauce to it. And then I'll show you the next aspect of this journey, and that is prepping the burger bun. Okay guys, the veggies have cooled down. So now I'm going to add a tablespoon of this sauce to it. Not too much, otherwise it becomes too sweet. This is just to give that little bit of sweetness to the onions and the veggies. And I'm just going to mix it and keep it aside again. Now, after this, mixing this, now we're going to start the prep of the chicken patty. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay guys, so now time to make the patty. So first wet your hand and then pick up the patty, otherwise it will stick to your hand. This way, if you wet your hand, it depends how much size do you want. Again, depend on your burger bun and everything and how much you want to make it. But you have already seen how we prepped this, and now we're going to place it onto the pan. So 4 to 5 minutes each side, and then we're going to turn it. I'm going to put 2 more so that me, my wife and my kid get covered. So guys, all the 3 patties are into the pan. Low flame, let it cook properly. I'm going to put a lid on top of it so that the heat remains inside and it can cook to the inside too. Important challenge here is it should be cooked well inside too, not only on the top. There you go, I placed it into the pan. So it's usually 4 to 5 minutes, but if it takes a little bit longer also, let it, because it's important that it should be cooked all the way inside the patty too. So that's fine. So we have already put it for 2 minutes. We'll see after 3 minutes how it turns out, and then we'll flip the patties. Yes, guys, it has been around 5 to 6 minutes now. What we are going to do is now going to flip the patties. Let's see how it has come up. Oh, good. Good, good. Let's flip all of them. Nice. And nice. Good. So another 5 to 6 minutes for this side, and then we'll see if we need to flip more, and based on that we'll take a decision. So guys, it's been another 5 to 6 minutes and we just cooked. This looks very good. Let's see if this has risen too. And what we'll do is for another 2 to 3 minutes we'll flip it and then make it on the other side also for 2 to 3 minutes only this time. See, just trying to ensure the chicken is cooked well. Just going to put it. Now comes the unique aspect of this dish, and as I said, it is going to be crispy chicken burger. So how are we going to make it crispy? It's going to be crispy because the burger bun is going to be crispy. And how are we going to make the burger bun crispy? By putting it in oven? No. By putting it in microwave? No. By putting it in hot plate here like this one? No. We are going to fry it. We are going to fry it. Yes, you have heard it right, guys. We are going to fry it. And this is very seldom used, but it has been inspired. So let me show you how we are going to go about it. Okay guys, so I have kept some oil to fry, not too high flame. All I'm going to do is now dip in the burger bun. Let it fry for at least a minute. Don't worry, it will not soak in the oil. So let it fry for at least a minute. So done on one side, let's flip it over and move it to the other side. There you go. Then we are going to take it out. This frying of the burger bun is going to make it crispy. So 1 minute each side. If you feel it has not turned crispy yet, a little bit more time you can put it in very hot oil, which is on high flame, so that you have to spend less time putting the burger bun into the oil, and you can take it out as soon as you are done. So folks, 1 minute done. Time to take the burger bun out of the oil. we are going to put it on the plate here. Hear that noise? That's the crispiness. It's the crispiness that has come about from frying it. So that's another unique aspect of this dish which I wanted to introduce to you folks. So let me quickly check up on my chicken patty, and let's flip it on to the other side for another 3 minutes and it should be done. So I flipped it to the other side, and another 3 minutes we should be done with the chicken patty, and chicken patty should be ready. So guys, the patties are ready. They have swollen up really nice. See, both sides, and the time you spent on them, it has given them time to cook till inside. Now we are going to keep it on a plate, and then I'm going to make the next aspect of this dish first. Let's go ahead and put it on a plate. Just keep it aside. I'll bring the bun. 1 minute. I'm going to keep the 2 ones aside because I need one for the plating. Now what we're going to do is quickly make 3 omelets. Quickly, I have the. So guys, time to make the omelet. We are trying to make a small omelet. That's why we're taking a small vessel. All I'm going to do is now pour it into this. Now this will perfectly fit it within our burger. So let it cook, and we're just going to move it around a little bit. There we go. And then at appropriate time we will flip it over. So it has still some of the yolk left. So let it cook. So we flipped it now, and it's perfect for our burger. So it's ready now. So guys, all the elements are now ready. Now another aspect. We have this burger bun. We have to make 3 divisions in it. So the bottom and the top we are going to keep it a little bit thick, and the middle one we are going to keep it a little bit thin. So I'm just going to cut. See that noise that is coming because you fried. That's the crispy burger that I was talking about. I'm just going to cut it. So first element that we are going to add is the egg. Then 4 slices of boiled eggs on top of it. Let me just turn it over. Then a little bit of veggies to go with this. Then we are going to take the middle layer, cover it. Now we are going to place our burger on top of this, and then again a little bit of veggies to go on top of this, and then close it. There you go guys, our crispy chicken and egg burger. That's how it gets made. So guys, after the burger you can take it with any chips, whether it is Lay's. Today we went with something different approach again. We have taken banana chips. This also goes very well. Have some tea and it is ready to consume. So guys, I hope you liked what you saw today. If you did, please subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to receive future notifications for all our upcoming videos. Thank you.